No, I agree with that.
But T-Roy bring up a good point, talking about the bill. So if you want to move on, today, Conservatives have put forward a policing bill, and Labour are like saying, no, we don't want this policing bill. But from what I see, I think it's going through regardless anyway. And it's not in response to what's happened with this recent case, although they're dressing it up like that. So the Conservatives are saying, yeah, we're putting this bill through that's going to protect women. Turns out this bill doesn't even mention women in there. It doesn't protect women. And from looking at it further, it looks like it's in response to the all of the action over the summer in response to George Floyd and Black Lives Matter and statues. Is literally to do with that. So I'm going to read through a few of the points and we'll see what we
No trouble statues. I'm going to tell you that's on there.
Okay, so let's start with that. So a big thing is, so for protesters, the police will be able to impose a start and finish time for when you can protest. Like I say, you can only protest between 9 and 10. Yeah, they'll set noise limit. If you go above their noise limit, then you can be fined $2,500. So you have to walk around with some sort of decibel meter on you. They can apply these rules to just one person. So they could just single out, if you're out there on your own, raise out there with a board saying like, don't eat meat or something, they can just get him and fine him $2,500.
Why?
Yep.
$2,500.
And you know, like when the police say move on to a whole group, at the moment, if they say move on to a whole group in a protest and one person is in there and say, well, I didn't hear that, they can't do anything about it. But now they've made this new bill says that anyone who's in the vicinity, even if they didn't hear it, can get fined $2,500 and moved on and arrested and whatnot, even if you didn't hear the move on orders. So you're part of the protest and you need to understand the laws. Otherwise, you're done for.
It's just mad, absolutely mad. And it's the freedoms are going. You know, there is no freedom to speak. There's nothing.
It's one of them things where they're like, we don't mind you protesting. Yeah, Black Lives Matter, everything like that. Actually, hold on. You can only protest until this time. If you go over this time, you got to take a fine. Yeah. What kind of bullshit is that? Come on, man. Yeah.
Damage to memorials, damage to any memorials, any damage will lead to 10 years in prison.
10 years?
10 years for that.
Listen, I heard a woman on the news say today, it's disgusting that this bill has that law in it, but you get less time for attacking a woman or raping a woman.
That's what I was about to say.
Judges will be allowed to consider jailing child murderers for their entire lives.
What?
Wow.
That sounds like America. That's an American law, isn't it?
It's going to be our law. It's going to be our law.
Wow.
Yeah. I think of knife crime and I think of that because, you know, a lot of kids are involved in it. So now they're changing the law so these kids can be gone forever.
Yeah, but that's not... Well, I mean, I understand you taking a life, so they give them life. I completely understand that. But say, for instance, you're bullied, your kid's bullied into that, and they go and make that massive mistake and they do that. 10, 15 years time, they could be a completely different person.
Yeah. And that's not a life sentence.
They're not going to get the opportunity for that.
Spending their whole life in prison. It's not a life sentence.
They will never come out. That's madness, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we even have because at one point they were talking about the jails being overcrowded. Can they, I guess they're either going to build new jails or they've managed to rectify the issue. I don't know. But I don't know, man.
Probably a lot of people went missing for this COVID, isn't it?
If they're building new
empty again.
But here's the big one, right? Man. Here's the one that's going to affect me. Going to affect all of you lot. And that is...
Stop and search?
No, not even. It might lead to that, though. Undercover cops will be sanctioned and in clubs to look out for people doing wrong, I suppose, breaking all sorts of rules and protecting more.
I read that one earlier, and the way they tried, someone tried to justify it. I said, "Yeah, but it's not to check out what people are doing. Yeah. That's for protection." And I was like, "What do you mean protection?" What? So apparently, it's to look out. It's to look out to protect women apparently, to protect women for predators who are out looking to target them or to attack them, or people who out there looking to attack people. Yeah, listen, and they're going to follow people to sort of routes. Like, if it looks suspicious, they follow them to like routes like where there may be alleyways or there may be parks and stuff, and they're gonna like sort of patrol those routes to try and protect any attacks happen.
Listen, they're gonna be out clubbing, drinking up in the club, dancing, and you won't even know. That's gonna be
that was the question I was gonna ask. That's the question I was gonna ask. Are they allowed to drink alcohol while they're out?
I don't know. They're undercover.
I'm telling you now, there's gonna be some entrapment out there. Because some of these female police officers are going to be trying to trap people to doing foolishness, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, entrapment in that already.
My thoughts already is that if officers going out and they're allowed to drink, they're going out and drinking, they could start antagonising, you know what I mean? Seeing someone, I don't like the look of him. Like, you know, I like the look of him. Basically could go up to someone's girl, touch a girl's bum. Next minute it starts a ruckus, and the next minute you've got 4 or 5 policemen around you busting somebody up.
Yeah.
They'll antagonise you anyway, regardless of drinking or not. They'll be out there. They'll be out there, like looking for people. They'll be making some excuse in order to take someone. So if I don't like the look of you, or they think, well, this person's out here, like, I don't know, busting too much champagne or showing off, and they're jealous of someone living in that life. But if they're going to be targeting that person, think, okay, what's he doing then? Let's target him. Maybe he's a drug dealer, or whatever he's that, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we'll be the first people that'll be targeted. Believe that.
Yeah.
That's a good 100%. Point. When Ray said that, or Leroy was talking about, you know, they're not just going to be looking for women who are being attacked. That will be one of the things. But they're police officers. If they walk into the toilet upstairs and someone's doing coke in the toilet, they can hear something in the cubicle. They're going to wait outside that cubicle and wait till you come out or bust the door down because they're a police officer. So you're going to feel like clubs are meant to be lounges and comfortable places. And people do stuff in clubs. It's not half as bad as what it was in the 80s or 60s. You know what I mean? They're already patrolled.
Yeah.
I think as a person who I work in clubs, I'm going to feel like. So what? Am I on the police's side when they're in the club? Are they going to announce themselves to the bar staff and to the DJs and whatnot? Say, like I'm on duty tonight, so you know if you see anything, let me know. What is my?
What's the security then? What's the security? Security is still going to be there.
That's what I'm saying. So what's the point of having security in a club?
I don't know.
Exactly. No point having security if you've got feds in there.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
I don't know how I feel about that, man.
I'm just telling you, it's pure entrapment.
That man's like they're trusty. The next minute you're trying, like someone's moving to someone, and the next minute they're trying to move.
That's a fed.
Get arrested.
That's a fed.
You know what I mean? That's
What if you try to move to the feds? You know what I mean? You think, you look good.
That's going to be funny. That's going to be funny. You're going to see some funny stuff.
Ain't funny. It's entrapment.
But you are going to see some funny stuff when they reveal themselves. That's going to be funny. If they reveal themselves and you see them grabbing up people. But in a small town like ours, though, I think you'll probably, especially smaller venues, it's going to have to be an out-of-towner. It's going to have to be an out-of-towner because if it's a local police officer, people will know. So then if it's an out-of-towner, people are going to kind of suspect. One man dancing on his own in the middle of the dance floor. Like.
You see him doing a robot.
You know they're going to be stiff as well. Like.
Oh, Jesus.
But also, the dangers that could portray, that dangers that is, boy. Just imagine, that fed is a 1 fed or 2 feds there, and they're there, or you on your ones, bro. So I find out you're fed and you get to rockers, bro. There be people that might want to do you some damage as well, bro. What is that the police? Trust me. And when it's dark and everyone's drunk, boy, and you can't see nothing, people have bangs and everything.
You know what I mean? Imagine if I'm like, say for instance, that policeman arrested someone a week before. And someone recognised them. That put them at risk too. That's why I don't understand it. It's silly.
And the thing is, as well, like, just imagine, because, like, you know, like, when people go out, people out there with their boys, just imagine, like, if I'm in that club, and I see this man give arms up one of you man there, I'm thinking it's on site. I'm swinging, bro. I'm swinging up. I'm asking that question. I'm backing my boy. I'm backing my boy next minute. I'll bust up my policeman or something. And I must get locked up for me.
And
that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. It's entrapment, bro.
Yeah. Boy, that's mad.
They are going
because you don't know it's a fed.
This privacy thing where where are you going to be able to relax if they're going to start taking away these privileges? Or even if they don't put no one in your club, you're not going to know. So then people ain't going to relax because they don't know if someone's watching them or not.
Yeah.
And eventually,
you can relax in your own yard, man. Your own yard,
that's the only place.
But they can't because they've already got your neighbours spying on you. You know what I mean? Your neighbours, they've already telling neighbours to look out to see who's going in your house. So
yeah.
You know what I mean?
We're heading for a police state. We are heading for a police state. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
As I said, these are all things that's coming into play. That's just going to, boy.
Ed Prez told you 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Can you relate?
That's crazy stuff.
We're living in a police state. Oh, yeah. Going back to about the types of people who do what. Have you guys done a census yet? The 2021 census?
No.
That came through the other day. That came through the other day. Asking bare things, bro. They're asking enough things.
That's personal,
I had to stop. I was like, nah, bro. I'm not.
You got to do it, though. You get fined, didn't it?
£1,000 fine, isn't it?
I might take the fine.
If you don't do it, they're putting fines down.
They're taking a piss, bro.
Those questions.
Bare things.
They're deep.
I didn't even
Can you ask them kind of questions on there? You can't ask me them kind of questions.
Yeah,
they do go quite deep, man. Ask you everything. They ask you about everyone in your household, they want your family, they want everything about you, man. Like,
we want to know everything, bruv.
Is anyone sleeping in your house on this night? Them kind of questions are asking. You know?
Crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, they took the piss, bruv.
Know that.
That's what I said.
They want everything, mate. Remember everything, man.
Yeah. Leroy, that'd be hard. Do you know what? It was hard for me because I've got, with kids, you have to go, he asks you what the relationship the kids are to you, what relationship they are to your partner, what relationship they are to each other. So if you've got like 10 kids like you, like that's going to take you long to do everything.
I know.
Chief here.
I'm not lying. It's going to take long for me, like, with basketball.